Hi friends, I hope you're having an inspiring day. We are doing an H&M sale try on and haul. I had an item that was on my wish list, the notify me list, that had been out of stock for a really long time. Finally came back in stock, so your girl snagged it. And while I was there were some really great sale pieces at H&M. A new thing that I'm trying to implement in my life is asking myself, especially during sale season, am I getting something just because it's on sale or because I actually want it and it happens to be on sale? So most of these items are in the category where I kind of had my eyes on them already and they happen to be on sale. Excited to share with you all of my picks for the season. Let's start with the item that kind of kicked off this entire sale extravaganza. It actually is an item that's not on sale. Might as well have been because it is a fantastic price. And it is this gorgeous metallic metal slouchy crop top with an open back. Yes, before somebody says it, it is basically just a sheet of metal on metal, but this top has gained so much attention online because of the way that it fits and obviously its statement quality. So it is two chains, I don't even know the artist, but I know it is an artist. It's two chains, one that connects the top part and one that connects the bottom. Now, I think a few things to note about this top. One, there is no lining inside, so underneath it does actually look quite opaque, not like you're gonna see a lot through it, but we're gonna try it on and see. And the other thing is that the chains here are actually kind of adjustable based on how you want it. So although there is a specific hole for you to clasp onto, you can actually clasp it onto any part of the chain, which I think is nice because everybody's bodies are different and you kind of want something that's going to fit and mold to your body and drape on your body nicely. Same with the back chain here. The other thing I will note is that I sized up on this, so I got the larger size. Unfortunately, they only have two sizes. I'm not really sure why they do that, but they only have two sizes. So I got the larger of the sizes just because I felt like it was going to give me more fabric. When I say fabric, I mean metal fabric to work with on my body. This is one of those pieces you don't mind having a bit of extra fabric for because it is quite sultry. And this metal halter top here was $19.99. I will say that I believe it's back out of stock, but if you click on the notify me button on H&M or on the app, it will let you know as soon as it comes back in stock. Here is the top on, and honestly, I could not have wished for it to fit better. I feel like this little metal piece here, this flat piece, is actually what keeps this flush against your body, which makes it a lot easier when you're moving around and it not moving around elsewhere. The drapery on it is gorgeous. So again, I sized up on this. I just wanted a bit more fabric. Because of that, it actually looks like a longer crop top. If I really wanted to, I could actually tuck it into a high-waisted pair of anything, which I really like. The drapery on it is beautiful. The opacity of it is also very great. I am not wearing a bra with this, and it is bomb.com. I definitely understand why this top kind of went viral. Here's what it looks like draped on the side and what the back side looks like. Again, you can kind of adjust the metal parts here to however you kind of want it to fit and how drapey, how low, however you kind of want it to be on your body, which again, I think is so great. Having that flexibility is awesome. And this looks amazing. I am here for this top, and I'm here for the internet putting me on this top. The next thing I got is this gorgeous beige vest, single button, a little bit oversized. They actually only had a medium in stock, and I felt like I could swing it. So we're gonna see how it fits in terms of how it falls, how it drapes. But a few things to note is that it is very well made at first glance. You've got the inner lining. You actually have a bit of shoulder structure here. Not quite shoulder pads, but just a little bit of padding to kind of keep the structure of the vest. It is a little bit longer as well, but I thought that this color was gonna look so good. I love the look of vests kind of layered over things and also worn as just tops on their own, and I felt like this was going to be a classic staple that really wouldn't wear out of my closet. I did get it in a size medium because I didn't mind the oversized look. They also didn't have the small in stock, so we'll see how it ends up looking on. And this vest here was on sale for $28.99. Here is the long vest on. I actually didn't put back on a bra or a top underneath because I actually love the way that this looks. I feel like this looks so smart, but still very sexy with this deep V. Obviously, you don't have to wear it like this. You can wear it as a vest and layer it on top of things. But I just feel like this is also such a vibe. I'm in love with this color. You never know with beiges. Sometimes they can work really well. Sometimes they don't. But I feel like even just with a pair of straight leg jeans like this is such a look and such a vibe, especially because it's got that single button enclosure. It makes it look really, really streamlined and clean. It does have a little bit of a larger armhole, obviously, because this is a little bit of a bigger size for me, and vests like this are obviously supposed to kind of drape and sit over top of things, but really impressed by the tailoring of this, especially for the price. Very comfortable, sort of a brushed fabric, which makes it, again, really, really comfortable to wear and nice to wear. But I am in love with this look. Next up is this sleeveless sweatshirt, kind of like a vest. It is definitely layerable like a vest, but I love the look of this kind of layered over something super casual like leggings with a chunky chain over top. Just a really easy outfit that, again, is kind of a classic look. I'm not really sure how I feel about the raw edge on the sleeve. It kind of just looks like it was cut, but I think that's the look of it. I'm just not sure how I feel about it yet, but it is a definite longer length. This one is a size small, so it is actually naturally oversized, so I would keep that in mind, but this was actually on sale for $10.99. I am feeling very good about this haul right now because I feel like everything has really been knocking it out of the park. This is that $10.99 sweatshirt vest. And again, just pair it up with a pair of jeans, a chunky gold necklace, and I feel like I have a look put together. So this one here does have that ribbing on the bottom. So if I pulled it all the way down, it would kind of look like this. I tend to like to use that ribbing to fold over and kind of drape this as I want. I feel like it gives it that cool little bubble effect. Sometimes bubble effects can be good, sometimes it can be bad, but for this one here, because of how straight lined it is, I feel like it pulls it together really, really well. The inside of it is a fleecy type texture, definitely a larger armhole on the side, so I would keep that in mind. I also love the way that it kind of drapes over the shoulder, and this is a size small, so definitely meant to look a little bit more oversized. Let's move into the pants category. One of the things that I have found myself wearing quite a bit these days have been these ribbed legging pant style crossbreeds. I feel like they are the perfect intersection between loungewear and sweatpants. I find that they're really easy to dress up but are comfortable like sweatpants. They just don't give off that heavily casual vibe. And for 2022, we are going to get dressed more, friends. This is hopefully the end of the age of the sweatsuit. So I got these ones here. This is the gray, light gray version. Kind of looks like the gray I'm wearing, actually a little lighter than that. But they are, like I said, a gray ribbed style stretchy pant. But very happy about the quality and the thickness of this knit thus far. And these ribbed pants here were $12.99 on sale. Here are those ribbed pants on. I sized up to give myself a bit of extra room here. Obviously you can get it super, super tight. I just prefer to have that little bit of extra room there. So a few things with these pants. They are really, really comfortable, but the length is extremely long. It does have that sort of flared out bell bottom look, which I'm not sure if I like or not. I almost prefer that they were a bit more straight leg rather than bell bottom. Even with sort of heels or boots, I'm not really sure how I like that sort of flare at the back. So even though they were a great price, I still may return them. Not really sure about the color either. I feel like this gray is kind of hard to work with sometimes. It doesn't always match everything, at least in my closet, which is predominantly warm toned. But I think the major thing is this sort of bell bottom look. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of. I'm just not sure if it fills a void in my closet, you know? How do we feel about this color? The gray pants actually had quite a few different color variations. It's just that the gray versions were the only ones that were on sale, so I would keep that in mind. But they also have another SKU, which is not the same, but seemingly seems the same to the gray ones I showed you. But they are these black ribbed versions, very similar in terms of style, ribbed as well, a little bit less flared at the bottom of the leg. And the top portion here is a little bit more finished than the gray ones. So you've actually got a woven band. It just looks a little bit more finessed. These were actually not on sale. These were $34.99. Now, in terms of the difference of the weight of the knit between the black and the gray one, it's not a huge difference. I would just say that the black ones here, which are, you know, more than double the price, do have a little bit more of a plush feel to the fabric. Still heavy in weight, just like the gray ones, but it just has a little bit of a different texture to it. Just feels a little bit heavier, even though it's about the same weight. It just, the plushness of the fabric, if you know what I mean, feels a little bit more luxe, but they're also not a bad price at $34.99. All right, these, on the other hand, fit so well. So these are the ribbed black pants. And as you can tell, they looked very similar online. They looked really similar, kind of just held up. But on, you can kind of tell, one, obviously the length is a lot better. So I'm 5'6", 5'7", and that other gray pair just looked so ill-fitting on me. And this one here just seems to fit so well. And it doesn't have that gigantic flared out bottom, which I think makes it a lot more versatile in terms of lasting in my closet. I feel like the other one is just going to be something that phases out really easily because of that flared action, versus this is something that will kind of just be timeless in my closet. This is a very simple black look, but I feel like it works, is comfortable, and honestly, this kind of vibe is what I have been living in recently. So happy with it. This one obviously isn't the one that's on sale. This is full price at $34.99, but it's just something I'm going to wear more often, and we are not getting things just because they are on sale anymore. So very, very happy about this pair of pants. So I kind of got bamboozled on this next one. I originally found this gorgeous cream style coat on sale. I believe it was about $64.99. Placed it in my cart, but by the time I was finished shopping and went to go check out, it was no longer available. Such is the case with sale items and sale season. But I ended up finding this coat, which I put the pictures side by side and they literally look exactly the same. But it was, I think, about $5 more expensive. Actually, I think this one was $79.99, so almost $20 more expensive, $15. But I figured, again, going back to the idea of sale season, I was really looking for a good white cream coat, and $15 didn't really make a huge difference if it was going to be a staple item in my closet. So if I tricked my brain into thinking, you know what, $79.99 was actually the sale price of the item and not actually $64.99, it would still be something that I would want. So voila, here we are. It is this cream style coat. It is a double-breasted button enclosure, which I just think looks quite chic. The lining on it is so far really, really nice. It also has these really nice wide lapels. And if you remember correctly, I actually tried on a couple, I believe, 2 cream coats last year from H&M, and I was asking you your thoughts on it when we did our try on. And honestly, I ended up returning both of them. I didn't love either of them, and I was already trying to adopt this do you need it mentality, and those 2 coats didn't feel perfect to me. So hopefully this will be the one that ends up being the perfect creamy coat addition to my wardrobe. We did it, friends. We found a cream coat of our dreams. So I am so glad that I ended up not keeping those 2 that I had last year, because this one fits so much better. I think something about these larger lapels also draws me in. Ones that I tried on last year did not have this large of a lapel, and I just feel like it makes it look really, really nice on. So here's the full length of the jacket. As I expected, it's about mid-calf on me. Again, I'm about 5'6", 5'7". It's got that double-breasted action if I want it, which I think makes it look really, really nice and chic, especially if I wanted to belt it. But this is kind of how it drapes. Otherwise, the sleeve length is perfect. Another thing that I definitely look for in jackets, because sleeve length is really important. Also has a bit of extra room so that I can layer, because let's be honest, Canadian winters mean this coat is not going to keep me warm in and of itself, but I'm in love. I love the way that it drapes. I love the way that it looks. The color is just perfect. It's the perfect hint of warmth, perfect hint of beige while still coming off white. I am in love. I did not expect to like this coat that much, but I am super happy with it now. This next piece is actually part of H&M's capsule collection called their Circular Design collection, or Circular Design Story, or something like that. But I adore everything in that collection. I have been waiting for a few things to come back in stock, specifically this bow taffeta top that has this gigantic bow on it. I am in love. Serves up major Carrie Bradshaw vibes. It has not come back in stock, and I'm very upset about it. But I did end up snagging this gorgeous black stretchy cutout dress. You can't really see it right now, but it's got a high neck. It's got a completely open back, and it's got little cutouts on the side there, as you can see from the way that it's kind of falling. And then the train of the dress is super, super long. I just have to put this on for you to show you. It is almost impossible to see. I really hope that H&M continues this collection, because whatever it is, the pieces and the designs are just beautiful. So super excited about this dress. Like I said, it is a little bit more for H&M typical prices. This was $100, $99 I believe. But for an evening dress, and hopefully one that's classic and stays in my closet and is a showstopper, which we're hopefully about to see, I'm here for $100 for a show-stopping dress. Here is that dress on. I did not realize how large of a slit this was in the front, but a few things. I don't know if you can tell, because honestly it looks much better on camera than it does in real life, but this dress is a little bit disappointing to me for a few reasons. It drapes and is stitched here in the center a little oddly. It does fit nicely, I'd say. Not perfect. It is a really sexy concept. I love the idea. You know, I am a huge backless lover, an open back lover, so I'm inclined to love this dress. And to be honest, it's okay. It's just not perfect. And I think for something that's not perfect, I'm obviously not going to keep it. It looks really good on camera. I think it's because the contrast of the blacks on camera just make everything look seamless. But you can tell I think it's something about the fabric, maybe how light it is, that it doesn't look that great. It also is a little uncomfortable just because this area just kind of opens up really wide very quickly. So I wouldn't feel super comfortable wearing it unless I had like a little bit of a little stitch here maybe. But anyhow, I'm not keeping something that is not perfect. So that is this dress, but the concept is there, and I, like I said, have a few pieces in mind from this collection that I'm hoping will come back in stock, but this dress is just not doing it for me, friends. Last up is sort of miscellaneous items slash accessories. The first one is actually something I got on sale. It is this padded bucket hat. Now, this trend I have played around with in my mind for a while. I have not found a singular bucket hat that works on my head. I don't know what it is. I am a large sized head, believe it or not. My head is actually a size 58, which is on the larger side. So most hats come in a one size fits all model, and I'm not gonna lie to you, 100% of the hats that I've tried that are one size fits all do not fit my head. Let's try it on. What do we think? I mean, it fits my head. I'm not sure how I feel about how it looks on my head. Padded hats might just not be my thing. It is very warm. I will give you that. It is a warm hat. I feel my head instantly warmer, almost like a toque. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to try this on look at it at a few more angles. But what do we think? For $7.99, it's pretty good, but we are not keeping things just because they're on sale, Melissa. So, I don't know. We'll have to think about it, but if you are looking for a bucket hat and you look good in bucket hats, I like your girl. This is definitely a great steal for $7.99. This next item was not on sale either, but it is just these gold claw hair clips. They are metal, which I really liked. I feel like I have a lot of plastic hair clip, claw clips sort of looks, and if you see my stories, I wear my hair in a bun with a clip in it almost 80% of my life. I felt like they had a really nice seamless design to them as well. Not cheap for hair clips, but honestly, because they're metal and they look pretty sturdy, I have high hopes. And the last thing I got, which again was not on sale, but might as well be a sale price, was this gold metal cake server. It's just something that we realized that we didn't have in our house and that we needed. All of our statement sort of pieces or statement serving cutlery, things like that, are gold. So got this. It was $7.99, which again is pretty much a sale price. So in my head, it's a sale price because we needed it in our house. And that is it for my H&M sale-ish try on and haul. I hope you liked it. Again, I'm really trying during the sale season not to do sale hauls just for the sake of showing you, but being a little bit more mindful with how I shop the sale and what I'm bringing into my closet. I feel like that has been a general theme for me for the past couple of years. I'm trying to carry it on into the new year. If you have been with this channel for multiple years, you will know that my style has most definitely evolved over time. I used to only get things that were a heavy statement, really loud, really bold pieces. And now I feel like I am just really enjoying my classics, and that's kind of where we are. Let me know in the comments below where you are with your style, what you kind of gravitate to. I am starting to play around with colors again. I feel like I retreated away from colors for so long to kind of build my basics wardrobe, but now we're playing around with color again. Not so big and so bold, but in ways that I feel like are classic. I obviously didn't play around with any colors here today, but more on that coming to you soon. More style videos as well coming to you this year, hoping to ramp up the video production. But thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, we hope you join us for a bit longer and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video and ring the notification bell. Drop down menu below with all the product links as always. But friends, with that, I hope you have an inspiring rest of your day. Remember, kindness doesn't cost a thing, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!